sure to check out Agelessgeeks.com for your figures and collectibles.
So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? DareDevil 19 here, and today we are taking a look at one of my most anticipated figures ever in the entire world, and that is the new SH Figuarts Kakashi. So let's get into it right away and start off with the box here. So for the box, there's the front. We have the new basic style packaging. The one side, there's the back with poses you can get them into, and then the other side. So now let's continue on, shall we? Moving on to the detail, and it was beautifully done. Love the new mold, the sculpting, and paint, I think, is spot on. One of my favorite things about the figure is the hair. All the little pieces they added into it makes it look fantastic, and the shading too. Even though it's subtle, it adds so much more to the hair and just to the figure in general. I think Tamashii Nations definitely elevated this Kakashi far above their first release. The original was actually super skinny, and I didn't even notice that until I just looked at it while making this video and compared it to the new one. Plus, the huge difference between body molds is insane. But when it comes to the detail, I don't see any main issues with it. Only minor issue I can see, which is personal, is I would have liked line work added in on the wrappings on the lower leg and right thigh, but that's something so minor I really don't even need to mention it, because the detail is easily one of the strongest points to this figure, and now this Kakashi is one of my favorites. Once again in my collection. Bye-bye 1.0, hello, new version. So now for the height of Kakashi here, he's actually the same height as the original, which is about 6 inches and a quarter of an inch tall to the top of his hair. And then here he is compared to the other new SH Figuarts Naruto figures. So we do have Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke, and then we do have the SH Figuarts Zarbon. And I feel like Kakashi should have been more around Zarbon's height. His scaling's fine, but yeah, it definitely could have been a little bit taller. And then here he is compared to the Marvel Legends comic version Black Panther, the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie Piccolo, the SH Figuarts the Batman, and the Mezco 112 the Crow. So there's the height and height comparisons. Now let's move on to the accessories. Alrighty, so now moving on to the accessories. As you can see here, we get a ton of cool stuff, but mostly basic stuff like hands, faces, which I'm perfectly fine with. Then we do get his book. But this is where I run into issues. No lightning blade effect, no kunai, and no gripping hands. They at least could have included one kunai and one gripping hand like Naruto, so not too happy about that. And then my main issue is with swapping the hands. It's causing stress on the wrist peg already, as you can see in the picture here, so that is not good. Or a video, I think that's a video, or a picture, I don't know. The more you swap hands, the more you're risking it breaking, and this isn't the first time I've had this happen with SH Figuarts. It happens a lot with their Goku figures as well, so be cautious when swapping the hands. I recommend heating them up to avoid that issue. So we do get a pair of fist, jutsu hands, book gripping hands, open palm hands, finger clenching hands, then we do get a gripping hand to grip onto his arm, then we do get a left pulling up his bandana hand, and then we do get two hands molded together, which are the 1,000 Years of Death hands. Now for the faces, we do get two interchangeable head sculpts. So we do have the one where the bandana and his mask is covering his Sharingan eye, then we do have the other head sculpt where his bandana and his mask are pulled down so you can see both his eyes, and each face has 3 faces, total of 6. So we do get his basic face where he looks drowsy on the left there, and then we do get a comedic face with the eye wide open, and then we do get like a smiling or laughing face. Now for the Sharingan faces, we do get the one with the right eye closed on the head. We do get the face where both eyes are open, and then we do get another face where he's seems calm, he doesn't look as angry, but we do have the one right eye closed as well. But anyway, that is all of the accessories included with Kakashi, and I'm pretty damn happy with them. Like I said, wish we at least would have got the kunai with a gripping hand. Like, come on, man. But yeah, let's continue on with this review and move on to the articulation and rippity-rap this review up. Now moving on to Kakashi's articulation, another strong point to this figure. So the head, he looks forward that much, up about that much. You can get some decent tilt, does get restricted a little bit by the collar, and then of course you do get swivel as Well, so the neck articulation's pretty good. The torso, this is the only negative here with the articulation. Can't go forward too far, but goes back almost 90 degrees. Wish we got that going forward. Decent pivot, and it really can't swivel that much. As you can see, I can't get it any further than that. Now, oh yeah, that piece up there can move a little bit. I don't think it's technically articulated. The pouch now is articulated. Get a very nice circular motion out of the shoulder. You get a little bit of a butterfly joint. Not super effective, but you can cross his arms, which is what I think they're trying to accomplish. So you can do that with the butterfly joint. So that is definitely pretty darn good, if I may say so myself. Now, the arms do go out to the sides a lot more than 90 degrees, so that's definitely good. They do go up and down a roo. And then we do get the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in all the way. Then we do get a ball hinge on the wrist swivel, and then it does hinge back and forth. Now, the legs kick forward 90 degrees, go to the back tiny bit. He can definitely Jean-Claude Van Damme it. And then we do get upper thigh swivel, beautiful double jointed knees that bend back all the way. And then for the ankles, they do swivel, and we have this new joint. It's like a ball peg, so you can move it all around. As you can see, it can pivot, go up and down, and swivel. I like that joint. And then you can get his ankles all the way upward. Holy crap. And they go down really well. Then check this out. Freaking 90-degree bend. Ankle pivot. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. And then we do get the toe hinge, but you could see with his feet down how far he could do the splits with his feet still on the ground. Excellent. But anyway, that is my review of this badass SH Figuarts Kakashi. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So overall, this is an amazing figure. The pros easily outweigh the cons. The biggest issue I found with the figure is with the stress marks on the wrist pegs, and the other minor issue is he can't go forward too far with the torso joint. Besides that, everything else is gold. The combination of the articulation and accessories gives you a lot of playability, posing, and display options. To me, that is a huge plus. The detail is probably my favorite aspect to the figure. The accessories are pretty good too, but wish we got an effect. Or can I? So the detail overall, I think I would have to give it a 9.5. Then with the articulation, I think I'd give it a 9.3. And then finally the accessories, I'd have to give it an even 9. So my overall rating of the figure of its entirety, I would have to give it a rating of a 9.2. Fantastic! But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next episode of DareDevil 19, and I will see you guys later.